Let's grow a pumpkin to talk about. Pumpkin to talk about. Backyard of your house. Pumpkin to talk about. Growing Brussels sprouts. Growing big. Pumpkin to talk about. Pumpkin to talk about.
What's up, Albuquerque Gardening? I'm Alan. Today is June 29th, Sunday. Let's do an update. Things are filling in quite well. You know, there's still some little gaps here and there. Criticism of my own growing. I probably could have let this vine grow a little closer to the edge here. Whatever. But things are filling out. I've got some tertiaries starting to pop in that I'll train to fill in some of these empty spaces where the vines were stunted back there. Same with this little spot back here. Overall, I'm not mad about the overall size right now. You know, we've terminated this vine. We've had a couple terminations. Terminated here, buried, and then it's trying to stand up. I terminated a little bit closer to there, but it's grown out since then. It was still new growth when I terminated. Pepper plants are taking advantage of this moist soil. Same with these sunflowers. We've had to push some more calcium nitrate and master blend fertilizer to the plant this week to try to get these vines pushing some more. That was pollinated 5 days ago. No, actually that was 6 days ago. So yeah, that was pollinated Monday of this last week, and she's laid down. So it's a good sign. Looks promising. Got some sand there for her to lay down on. I was trying to work with the time-lapse camera. I tested it out initially for 24 hours. Came out great. So then I set it for a week, and I don't know if it was because of the intervals of pictures. I had it set for like one picture every 6 seconds. I think that long or that short of intervals between pictures was too long and created too large of a file, so the Wise camera did not want to make a full video of that. So right now I'm doing daily time-lapse videos and trying to do like 20 seconds between the photos. So hopefully that'll be able to fit more information in the file size, more pictures over same file size, longer duration of pictures over the period of time. You know what I mean? Anyway, that'll probably be cut. The burying has gone well. There's a couple tertiaries that popped off of this terminated vine, which, okay, it's still wanting to grow there. So I have to terminate that tertiary. It's coming off of there. I'll terminate that one. I'm going to redirect this one to grow down between the gap there. This one's coming in. Yeah, the overall vine growth has been kind of hit and miss. It'll grow well, then it won't, and then it'll grow well, and then it won't. So that's what's been telling me that I need to feed it more nitrogen. So soil test. If I would have done a soil test, I would have known this by now. Newly buried. That was all buried this morning. So, you know, things are going. I'm not mad about it. We have another pollination. Looks like this will open tomorrow morning. I've been getting all Monday pollinations this year. This is crazy. Mondays, right? So I set this one up, S-curve. I'm hoping this will be the keeper. I like this one too, but it's always better to have more plant behind it. Let's see, what is there else about this one? Right. Also, so we don't have valve shutoffs on all these lines. So like for instance, this pumpkin, if I need to shut off those lines, because I've seen growers shut off their drip lines that go under the pumpkin. If I need to shut those off, I would have to literally take those off. And if we go with this pollination, well, we could just turn it off and not have to really worry about it. So that's another factor of why this one might be better. But, you know, this will be a June 30th pollination. Personally, I feel like that's a little bit late. I don't think I'll be doing the state fair because that's early September, and that's only 2 months from now. So I don't, you know, I'd much rather have the extra growing days, get the pumpkin as big as I can, take it to get officially weighed. Yeah, overall, for this being 6 days and almost laying down, I feel like that's pretty good, right? Not actually touching it. Camera sitting here doing the time lapse. It'll probably register this event as an audio event. Look under the canopy. Things are doing good. It's been about 3 weeks since I've applied the imidacloprid drench at the base of the plant. The plant has grown pretty significantly since then. And we're only about 10 feet to the end of the patch. Need to go through and weed that stuff. But yeah, we're only 10 feet to the end, which means I feel confident with the rest of the plant filling in after that gets pollinated. And once I know that one's pollinated, we'll probably cut that one away, and this will be our keeper. Yeah, so since this area is not quite as wide as the rest, I think this will actually fill in pretty quickly. Probably another week and a half and this will be at the end there. But I've been doing more of the compost tea. I've been pretty consistently brewing the compost tea, so I think that's probably helping a lot too. All the microbial activity. I did get some cool shots of some mushrooms that were growing over there at the end of the patch a couple days ago. But yeah, that's kind of where it's at. Today's going to be about 98 degrees, so I'll make sure the mist is turned on and working and all that. We had a couple days last week where we had 1.5 inches of rain. That was kind of nice. We got some good rain. That's not unwelcome. Yeah, I was hoping more of these vines would have been filled in. Those stunted ones kind of set us back a little bit there, but we'll feed some more calcium nitrate today, some more of that fish fertilizer, excuse me, some more of the gonzo microbes, the compost tea, the molasses. We're using everything. Take a look at that compost tea. That's nice and active looking. Real happy stuff. So more or less, the majority of this liquid has been swapped out. Well, not swapped out, but it's been used, and then I'm kind of treating this like kombucha starter in a way. Treating it like a starter culture. Leave some in there, add some more water to it, add some more ingredients. Everything that we've been using in there, like the kelp, like the fish, like the microbes. Put some dead plants in there, put some green plants in there, molasses, and just let it cook for a few days. So I think the plants are really enjoying that stuff. But yeah, that's basically the update for this week. We'll check in again next week when we will have hopefully some more pollinations happening, and we'll have the other foam board set out and have the pumpkin on there. So we're going. This is it.